All right. Had to hit that go live button. That helps. There at the top. Still kind of new with it. Let's see what we got here. Let me go to my channel and share this. There we go. That one. Copy. Paste. What's going on, Dan? I'm just letting Leighton Weldon know I went live. He said he was going to come on with me tonight. And we'll discuss a truck that he just bought. He just put a video up of it. Hey, what's going on, John? How's it going, buddy? Oh, yeah. Auto salvage. Sure, we're going to find you a car, man. Put one of them motors in. Hey, John, I hadn't forgot about you. I'm going to call my brother. I may call him tonight or in the morning. Talk to him about that hood. See if he wants to come off of it. I think he might. I think I can talk him out of it. And I'll talk to you about one of them crankshafts for this Pontiac. What is going on, Doug? The Dougster is here. What's going on, Cole? Appreciate you stopping in, Cole. I see you got lives going all the time, Cole. You're up all night long. You always got something going on. 38 POS Racing. Just here for the beer. No beer tonight. It's water. High quality. What's going on, Colleen? Everybody, this Cole Watts is in the chat. He has a live stream going all the time. He does help build your channel. He shares with a lot of people around the world. He does a lot of live streams. So if you want to help grow your channel a little bit, just stop in and see old Cole Watts, and he'll help you get your channel built up. He's real good at it. What's going on? Jason's Garage, Mongrel's Garage. Let's see. I got a link going here. What's going on, Jeff? Two Hacks Garage. Let's make somebody else a moderator. What's going on, Mopar Joe? Just Mopar Joe's in the house. Hunter, Sand Mountain Ballistics. What's going on, buddy? Sunfish for Fish. What's going on, bud? Good seeing you in here, man. And Mr. Buck does it. What's going on, Buck? Hadn't talked to you, Mark, in a while. How's that big old Buck 455 coming? Listening while driving. Okay. I should be on here when you get home. Unless you're driving a long ways tonight. NSB Custom Cars. What's going on? Fab Race Mod Repeat. Good evening. Man, got all kind of people stopping in to say hi. Showing 22 people. That's great. See everybody saying hi to each other. That's awesome. here to talk to me about my extended car warranty. I've only got one car that you would like to put an extended warranty on because it's only got 30,000 miles. But my other ones have a lot of miles. You may not want to put an extended warranty on those. Trying to decide on a tachometer. I've bought 3 old tachs and no luck. Well, when you're trying to go retro and you want to make it match the car some, it is kind of difficult sometimes to figure out exactly what you want to put in. Unless you bought them and they're not working. Foster, what's going on, Foster? Asking. Sunfish, who's this? You know who it is, Foster? I want an old tach for my truck. Hate seeing modern white face tachs in old cars. Billy Bath. Yeah, he pays attention. I don't think he remembers. What's going on, John Wilburn? Hitting the rev limiter at 6,500. Speed Hut gauges. Are those old school mongrels? I don't think I've checked out Speed Hut gauges. Let's take a look right here. Speed Hut gauges. I have never been to this site, but yeah, they've got some really retro style gauges there. Those are nice. Let me pull some up real quick. We'll take a look at this. Let's see, can I share this screen? I want all vintage Stewart Warner gauges for the shop truck until you see how pricey they are. Yeah, the Stewart Warner gauges used to be really affordable back in the day. Now they're so popular, you know, the demand is up there. So, all right. So Leighton Welding just said, give him about 15 or 20 minutes and he'll jump on here. He's putting away groceries. But yeah. So, yeah, Stewart Warner gauges, the prices went up dramatically in the last 10 years. Used to, that was the cheaper gauges to get, and they actually work great. So let's see if I can share a screen real quick with entire screen. Gauges. Let's share this. So these are the ones that Mongrels just said. Speed Hut. So you have the Legacy Classic Street Rod white face, which is what you guys said. Well, I think Danny Boyd said he didn't want these. Then you got the black ones over here, black face. Let's look at those. Racing Performance. Those are some nice gauges with some of them got good prices. Some of them, I mean, you get what you're paying for on these. They do have night glow LCD screens. Let's go back to the Classic Street Rod here. Pontiac's coming in full force, you say, Joe? I hope there's some Pontiacs coming in. Yeah, I hope there's some Pontiacs coming. I'm actually going to save this Pontiac engine for a Pontiac car. I'm going to go ahead and fix the AMC 6-cylinder. I spoke with Ed for a few hours on Sunday, and we got a plan we're putting together for fixing this AMC. It's just got to have a valve job done on it. So let's scroll down through here. Are all these available with black or white face? Let me click on one and see if it gives you the option of changing that color to black or white. Oh yeah, so you got a whole host of color options on these. Yeah, so if you don't want black, if you want a blue background or a green background, yellow, orange, that's a cool color. Wow, this will fit whatever vehicle you want to put it in. Be good for a fire truck right there. What's going on, Wasted Talent? What's up, Brian? JB's Little Shop. I'm just trying to catch up on some of these comments here. Let's see. Pretty cool. They're like $100. This tag looks cool. Wasted Talent stopped by. Wasted Talent has done a really good. He's found a. I don't know if you guys, everyone in here, if you've not subscribed to Wasted Talent Fabrication, he does LS swap stuff. And recently, he has found a new platform on side by sides that's really blown his channel up. There is a huge audience out there for side by side action, and he is ripping it up with that stuff. Awesome, awesome job on that. Everybody's saying hi. Junkyard D, what's going on, buddy? We didn't get any snow here. It will stay just north of us. We did get a lot of rain. I think at my brother's house, they got quite a bit of snow. He's 2 hours north of me here in Arkansas. So, Hunter, did you guys get snow up there where you're at? Yeah, good time at the Can-Am. That content's really doing awesome. Wasted, that's awesome, dude. How to LS swap a Volvo. You need a Joe. The next Mopar you do needs a LS swap. That's going to help your channel tremendously. It's going to help your channel tremendously. Or if you want to even do better, you could Coyote swap a Mopar, and that will definitely help you out. So LP94 needs to bring that Ford truck. Hang on, let's see what I got here. Oh, that's just a channel. I'm sorry. So he needs to bring that Ford truck. I don't know if I know what Ford truck Lars has got. What's he got there? It's sleeting here, and there's nothing going to stick. Say no to LS swaps, especially in Pontiacs, right? John Wilburn, blasphemy. I'm down for Hemi swap. Yeah, Hemi swap would be cool. Oh, there's another part of the Big Block 402 channel. My brother Mopar Michael. We're going to be sharing his Little Red Express and Barracuda stuff on my channel this year. He'll probably be posting his drag racing stuff on his Turbo PT Cruiser and his Turbo Neon drag racing stuff on his channel. Gate don't swing that way. Godzilla swap a C3 Vet. Man, that would be get a lot of love on that. Let's see what you done started. Yeah, Lars, what you got there? You got a Ford truck, man? It's snowing up here in Canada. It's pretty bad right now. Where are you at in Canada, Mike? I'm going to guess you're probably in Ontario somewhere. Told you I'm good for a Hemi swap. Yeah, Mongrels has already proved that he can make a Hemi run on a standalone with the factory harness. So that's a great start right there. Let's see if I got this link. If anybody's looking to come in, I got a link right here. Yeah, Joe, we're trying to get him to bring the Little Red Express to No Name Nationals with that with that built 360. We want to bring both of his truck and my truck because we both owned our trucks for over 30 years. And although we grew up in the same house together and we had our trucks at the same time, we never actually lined them up on the street and raced each other. We raced a lot of other people on the street, but we never raced each other. Mississauga by Toronto, by the airport. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where you're at, but I've been through there. I used to fly into Toronto quite a bit. Yeah, Hunter, this is my brother Michael. He don't have much content on his channel, but he's got some really cool Dodge stuff. We won't hold that against him though. We like Dodges too. Lars has a Ford sitting in my yard for 2 years and it still don't run, as with all Fords. Oh man, that's awesome, JB. And hold it in your pockets. I got a 97 150 with a blown up 4.2. Let's film some stuff at Newport anytime between March and September. That sounds good. First weekend of March, most likely I'll be going up to Paducah, Kentucky with Big James on the James and James show, and we're going to be dyno in my Mustang. We've got I've got a few parts to add to it. I've got an X pipe and just a drop-in air filter. We're going to dyno the car stock, then add the air filter and dyno it, and then add the X pipe and dyno it, and compare all those numbers. And it's not going to be much because I'm not tuning the car just yet. I've had it for a year now, and I've put 30,000 miles on it, and I drive it every day pretty much. Eventually, I'll get it tuned where it'll run pretty good. Right now, I'm just trying to get it to run a 799 stock tune with street tires, and so far I've got an 803 out of it. Man, I'm trying to get caught up. These comments are rolling on through here pretty good. Bear Rose, you don't have to butter his biscuits to make him think that. I have to haul both of them. I tell you what, looks like this Ford that Leighton Welding just bought will haul some stuff. He bought an F450. It's got a 12 valve Cummins swap in it, and it's a ramp truck, or it's a flatbed or tow bed on it. He'll be in here in a few. Talk about it. I'll have to go check it out tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow night though. I'll have to check it out. What's going on, Boost Addict? Michael, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Boost Addict's one of my Mustang guys I hang out with. We'll be going to Ford Takeover in June 23rd and 24th in Jackson, Tennessee. Hopefully he's got that EcoBoost lined out with that billet or that built bottom end. Let me answer this text. But yeah, we'll be going to Ford Takeover in Jackson. 6 in a row, ready to tow. Here, Pontiac Power says, Pontiac Power rules. I'm going to build this Pontiac 400. I don't have a car to put it in yet. I was going to put it in the AMC, but I've decided to just fix the 6-cylinder in the AMC and leave it like it is and get it running. I may put a Holley 2-barrel sniper on it for drivability in a sniper distributor. But other than that, I'm just going to leave it like it is. I may try to get that 68 Tempest I found. Put that Pontiac 400 in it. Yeah, he lives in Jackson, so it's easy for him to get there. Oh yeah, the built head. That's right. You got the the one from what is that? I bought my intercooler from those guys. Plus something plus. What is it? You might be able to outrun a Cummins, but you can't outpull them for sure. Yeah, they do pull great. If they had a transmission that would hold up, it'd be the best thing. Tune Plus, that's right. Man, I couldn't really knew it was Tune something Tune. Tune Plus. Oh, Adam Brunson. That's right, because I talked to him about tuning my EcoBoost when I had it. But all I done was the hard pipe upgrade and intercooler upgrade. I never did anything else. Hunter, where are you getting them from? Do you order them from Summit or somewhere? I know there's some stuff that's really lead time on is really long. Just so y'all know, y'all are not going to win against a Mopar argument against somebody whose name is just Mopar Joe. Mopar to the grave right there. Stock, but turbo and fuel. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, I seen that you was trying to get a new place to live. PT Cruiser should be running the 7s. It already runs low 8s already. So with the exhaust upgrade and the intercooler upgrade, I think you may be able to get there. And if you get it tuned right on some E85, like you're already running E85.
I'll do it.
Oh, let me change this screen up, what we was looking at here. We was looking at these different gauges that are available from Speed Hut because Mongrel's Garage brought up this here. Paste this link if anybody's looking to jump in. It's open for anybody that I know to jump in if anybody's looking. Classic dual gauge. Gauge types. Well, we can stop sharing that screen. Go back through here to the comments. Ordered them from eBay. The seller's killing me. You know that sometimes you will get an eBay seller that's not the fastest at shipping things out. He'll put it off. I was an eBay seller for a long time. I still have an account, but I started selling on eBay and kind of when they first started 20 years ago. I used to sell part and sell vintage dirt bikes. A lot of vintage dirt bike stuff, 70s and 80s, mostly 70s model dirt bikes. So I used to buy them and part them out. You have shirts now too. I've got to get a new logo for my channel because I'm gonna get rid of the Corvette logo since I'm worried about copyright deal from GM, because pretty much this is a Corvette emblem and it just says Big Block 402. So I'm going to change this to something different. I may have two different ones. One will have a my C10 outline that says Big Block 402, the Big Block 402 channel, and the other one may have a Dodge Stepside 79 Dodge Stepside, preferably a Little Red Express outline, so I can do with it also to represent the Dodges also. And then I may do something with the Mustang on it. But I need some new emblems and yeah, money orders and pre-PayPal. As soon as PayPal came out, I signed up for it and I've been using it ever since. But yeah, it was money orders back then. And I mean, I've had people send me personal checks back then, and I wouldn't mail it out till the check cleared. But that was a long time ago. I mean, I was on a first name basis with the postmaster at my local post office. I would ship motorcycle frames, tires, just everything. What's going on, Wendy English? Thanks for stopping by. Got 24 people in here now. What's going on, Jeff? I need to mail you something, Joe. You need some larger U-joint yokes. Yeah, that's right. You need he needs the larger joint U-joint yokes for his 8 3/4 and his 727, I guess. Don't forget the Barracudas. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do a sticker with a Barracuda outline too. I'm not doing a PT Cruiser, I promise you that. But I'll do a Barracuda, and I'll do a Little Red Express. Yeah, 521 reasons to love a Ford. I'll tell you what, let me paste this to the pin that to the top in case anybody's looking to come in. Trading cards made $100 grand a year. There is money in cards. And that's a cycle. It goes up and down a lot too. Hunter, I just wish we had a place close by here that done exhaust work. We don't really have any. Nope. No neons, not even a first gen 2-door neon. You can do those on your own. So you're going to build a Little Red Express engine this year too. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, well, let me get, oh, you're right. My bad. Let me get the StreamYard. No wonder why nobody's came in. Good catch, Don. Good catch. I probably got people. Yeah, I'm not even over on that one. There we go. There's the link, the new link right here. Oh, let me pin it. Let me pin it. Boom. There it is. Sorry about that, guys. I'm asking people to come in and I haven't even given them the right link. You are right, Barrows. Don and you caught that. Looky here, everybody. The old Dizzy Izzy is in the house. What's going on, Dizzy? Another valiant effort. Drive about 30 minutes. I hope he's good. Old man in the shop, built, not bought. What's going on? Dr. Art. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you stopping by. Irish Outlaw. What's going on, Jay? Hey, we are possibly looking at the first weekend of March at going to Big James shop in Paducah. I'll send you the day that we're going to do it, to do the dyno session, and see if you can show up also. He's got a lot of work going on with his big Tire Nova. And your car's running. Of course we're going to race. I'm not going to back down just because your car's faster. Anything can happen because my car hooks. I don't spin. So if you're making a lot of power and you don't hook, you'll have to chase me down. It'll be a better race. I'll be running on street tires. I am going to go dyno it though and see what kind of power it's making stock with just an X pipe and a which I haven't installed yet. Just a 4-banger. What's going on, buddy? Man, I'm trying to keep up with these comments. I appreciate them coming in though. Mohawks in the house. Well, thanks for stopping by, buddy. So he says he will hook. Well, that's good. Spinning ain't winning. That's right. Good deal, man. So, okay, so you're going to do a remote tune from Ken's shop or from the Horsepower Factory, and they're going to do a remote dyno tune. That'd be awesome. That's right, Dizzy. Boost Addict. Well, most of us in here are guys from No Name Nationals. You got you put some videos up on your channel, start recording all your stuff, get you 500 subscribers, man. You can come over to Sikeston in September. That's a fun time. It's a good race. Really good community. Man, don't say that, Hunter, because he is spending a lot of money on his car this year. He's already blown his motor. I'm hoping he gets it all right now. Yeah, that PT Cruiser don't hook up. It runs low 8s, but it's spinning when it does it. Plan on videoing it, going back together. That'd be good. $12K deep in EcoBoost. Hey, that's all right though. Once you get it all tuned and you put, I don't know if you upgrade your turbo, I don't know if you're going with a BNR or what. And that thing's gonna make some power, that's for sure. You'll have it built where it can run 650 horsepower easy with the right amount of boost on it. BNR 600, yeah, and that's a great choice. What is up, Car Mob? You at work tonight, bud? I go back tomorrow night, work the next 4 nights. Today was my last day off. What's going on, Landon? Cousin Mike. Yep, 4-banger EcoBoost. Did I get that? Yeah, I got that posted. Might spray a little something extra. Well, I mean, you're building it for that, so that's great. Nothing wrong with it. I plan on putting a little nitrous, not on my car, but on my truck. What's going on, Dutch Guy's Garage? Dutch Guy's Garage, the Aspen Man. Got a nice aspen. Well, that's not good. Yep, you will have a time of your life if you make it. Boost Addict to No Name Nationals, man. It's a good time, for real. Working on your sub count for No Name, 263, kind of stagnant right now. It happens. I mean, Donna gets stagnant there for a while at a certain number. I mean, Russell hit that about that same number last year, and he just sat there for a few weeks and didn't even get one subscriber, and then he just kept putting out stuff, and finally they came in. Trying to save up for a bigger throttle body for the Shelby. Oh yeah. I know it won't be long. You'll have I know you got a goal there. Add more boost this year. I know you got to go, buddy. You're going to get it lined out. I mean, you're going to get it where you want it. I'm hoping to see some more GTR footage coming from your channel. I like watching that GTR stuff, man. That GTR is badass. Posted a link in my community page to Ajax and Tandem. They do a live to get people subs like 6 days a week. Good friends of mine. Yeah, we had a guy early in the stream. His name's Cole Watts, W-A-T-Z, and he does lives every day or every night, and he's usually up all night. And you can stop in his, and he gets helps build your channel too. Mohawk, all you got to do is put out content, man. You're going to get them. It was great talking to you at the end of No Name this year too. Shooting for 825 rear wheel horsepower for 2023. Think you will get it. I'm looking at getting my car to run a 799 stock tune on a street tire. I've run an 803 so far. The only thing I've done different is I'm going to be adding an X pipe in a couple weeks. Well, in a month, because I've got the X pipe here already. I bought a pipes X pipe, and I got my BMR lockout kit for the cradle, and then I've got billet vertical links and a Can-in filter drop in. So stock tune street tires, and I'm trying to get a 799 out of it. I've run a 803 with it so far. Dutch guy says 12 Aspens is the count at the moment. Working on the big block Volare wagon at the moment. Dude, that is awesome. You have the most Aspens of anybody that I know. GTR content doesn't do well. Very few videos. I know. The difference between the Shelby and the GTR, I don't understand why the content is that much different, because I love the GTR stuff. It's just an awesome car. But my Mustang content don't do as well as my truck. My truck, which, it's a 64 C10, so it's got a lot of people looking at it. And the Mustang is a base model Mustang. It's not supercharged. It's got a stock tune. So, I mean, it just got some wheels on it and a couple little bolt-ons. So they don't really get much attention on my videos. I dropped a cat short today. There are hateful people out there. I'm the devil. You can't drop a cat. They get mad about you dropping cats, and they land on their feet though. Barbecue Mike, what's up, buddy? Another Mustang guy popping in. Good content is the key to building your channel, but also connect to different groups. I do a lot of different content. I don't have just one. I've actually got a 1956 Remington Sportsman 58. It's a 12 gauge automatic. It's gas, got a gas chamber on it. It's gas powered. It only holds 2 shells in the magazine. I'm getting ready to tear this thing apart and restore it. I'm gonna reblue it, and I'll do a video on it, because I've got a video on my channel now of a Winchester 22 that I done. So I'm sure to make it to the other end. So yeah, I do all kind of different content on my channel. You want to get in the 6s? Well, with the power you're going to be making, you definitely should be able to get in the 6s. I would just like to, with the stock tune, get to $799. Then I would like to get a 750 with a tune and some tires, I'm sure. We're shooting for 680, 690. Man, if the DA is right, that DA was horrible last year. Killed everybody's cars. I mean, I made my first pass, and then I took 75 pounds out of the trunk, went back up there, and my car slowed down, which was like 2 hours later. I went up there, and the DA had gotten so high that my car slowed down when I took all the weight out of it. Aspens are pretty cool cars. Yeah, he's got some really cool Aspens. He's got a rare one. I remember looking at it on his channel. He's got some cool stuff. I'm trying to keep up with these comments, guys. If anybody wants to jump in, it's open. I think Leighton Welding should be getting ready to come in any minute. You know you're doing something right when you get hate comments, but don't sweat it. It's my I'm my biggest troll. Yeah. And if you didn't watch some of my latest earlier videos from a few weeks back, I had a live stream going on and a troll came in. He, and you see them down here in the basement, and they'll put their face up, and then his face would come up and he would go away. He was the name of someone in the chat, and his face would come up and then go away and come up. And I kept looking. I was like, man, is that him? And I clicked on him. And as soon as I did, he threw up a vulgar picture, and I had to cancel the stream, make it private, go back in, edit and cut out the last minute. And then I re-uploaded it. So I lost 2.5 hours of view time of just, that's not everybody. I mean, I lost all those hours of view time because a guy came in and spammed my channel, but I shut it down right away, cut the content out, re-uploaded it, and I got I didn't, they didn't find it on my channel, and I didn't get in trouble for it. So kind of the same thing that happened to Funky's channel. And Funky had over 2,000 subscribers, and a guy done that to his channel, and YouTube took his channel away and never gave it back. They kept all of his subscribers, and he had to start over. Appreciate that, ASO. Dutch Guy's Garage, F Bodies for Life, says Junkyard D. Junkyard D, I've had my share of F Bodies too. I have had my share of them. Nothing wrong with it. I have a Winchester 1897 hammered pump 16 gauge. That's cool. My brother has a 16 gauge. He has a Marlin bolt action 16 gauge. I believe it's a Marlin. I know it's a 16 gauge bolt action. Knew the hate was coming, hoping for more views than got. Country Mile Garage, my custom builds and welding don't do well, but I really enjoy making the videos. Repair and tool videos do better for me. My most viewed video, other than a short, is just how to remove a compressor out of an F-150 when you're upgrading the AC unit, and it saves a lot of people time on doing that. So it's you never know what videos are going to just hit and take off. Shocked that you run an 8.0 with a blown head gasket and that DA. Yeah, I know that DA was horrible. And also, I mean, boosted set up there for a long time with your car idling, so your intake, your intercooler had to be heat soaked really bad. Last year, when a 720 and the 8th, 11.0 and a quarter, and that was the week that you bought the car. Nothing done to it. You drove it straight from the dealership to Ford Takeover, and you raced it. And 720 is awesome. That's awesome. Now that you've got some seat time in it, and you're learning the car better, and you've done some upgrades to it, I think you'll get 680, 690s this year. See, Leighton Weldon jumped in. Says give him a couple more minutes. I'm behind on this chat. I'm trying to get caught up, guys. I'm sorry. 2 more pounds of boost. Doing a pulley swap there, Mob. Stupid Fast Truck, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. This picture right here, guys, he has got a tri-power setup on this Pontiac engine. That's awesome right there. That Pontiac with that tri-power, it's hard to beat that. Just want to see you beat Kermit. Boost Addict, I want to see you give Kermit all he wants with that car, with that EcoBoost. Boost for boost. Yeah, I know. You're right, Don. It was nasty. I had to delete that. I'm sorry you guys seen that. Sears and Roebuck 16 gauge bolt action. Okay, I didn't know. I thought it was a Marlin. So Sears and Roebuck. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's my fault, Bear Rose. I let him in. I mean, you see who's in your basement. I just thought it was somebody I knew, and I let him in, and he bombed me. Man, I am so far behind in these comments. You guys are just blowing up my comments, and I appreciate it. Trying to skip through. Did on tires with wire showing. Tell you what, those Toro AZ850s that I bought, man, they worked great. I just took them off and put my winter tires, my Michelin Alpines on, and they still had really good tread on them for being cheap tires. But they're like a 300 compound. They're sticky. They hook great. They was $155 a piece for 285 35s. Love the tri-power. I love the tri-power too, bud. What is going on? Sublime. Thanks for stopping in, man. Stupid Fast. I would not sell it. I have a Pontiac 400 sitting in my garage that a tri-power would look good sitting on. I'm going to be building that for a Pontiac car. I just don't have it yet. Are you going to put the bed bottom in candy cane this year? I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to get some new wood in it. It does need it in there. I need the extra weight on the back of the truck. "2024 will port the blower and shoot for 1,100 real horsepower. Baby steps." Exactly. Especially when you have 2 supercars you're working on. We got a lot of saying highs. I think I'm getting about caught up. We need to talk sometime at the Big Block 402 channel. All right, Super Fast. We definitely need to talk. Man, that's awesome. We can make plans. I'll pay. I'll pay for whatever shipping is. If you look on my about on my page, my email is on my about. You can shoot me an email. It's bigblock402racer@gmail.com. And I will definitely paint it up the Pontiac color that it's supposed to be and look for some carburetors. Yeah, the 44 Magnum is a and 22 long rifles Marlin. Yeah, I've got the 22 also. But yeah, I know your Magnum was just like the Rifleman 44 Magnum. Lever action. The Dart 331. That's right. I forgot about that. I didn't forget about it, but now that you say that, you're building a 331 Dart turbo Fox body. That's right. That's right. And that's going to be eating up a lot of funds there because that is going to be a cool ride. Junkyard D, y'all need to register for the No Name Nationals. Testa Speed Shop, what's up, man? What is going on? I think he's got about 20 coats of paint. Well, I can remove 20 coats of paint. No problem. That's different, Bear Rose. I've been playing around with that snap together home flooring to use for truck beds. Bamboo flooring actually holds up great. Thinking about going that route. That's interesting because you can get different thicknesses. You can get the really thick home flooring. I don't know if it snaps together though. That'd be different. And bamboo looks great. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, everybody, if you hit that thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Man, I got 26 people in here. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I guess I picked a good night to go live. I don't think there was a lot of people live tonight after Dallas was on with the AHRA Wednesday night live. All right, Country Mile Garage, appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a good night. Hope y'all register for No Name Nationals. I want to see it get huge. Yeah, I think we're going to have more people this year, Dizzy. All you got to have to register for No Name Nationals is it don't take anything to register. You just pay the registration fee, I think, which is $82 this year. 87. I think it's 82. But and then to race and to be in the event, you got to have a YouTube channel with 500 subscribers. It's an all YouTube content creator race. It's at Sikeston, Missouri, at the drag strip at Jeffers Motorsports Park. It's an 8-mile drag strip that is taken very good care of. It's a AHRA sponsored event. You do not have to be an AHRA, but they are sponsoring it. John, your subs are coming up, man. You're going to get there. I promise you, man. You're going to get there. You keep coming to these lives, and if anybody in there, hey, Unfinished Project, I see you, bud. Hey, I shipped that out yesterday, so you should be getting the piston. I've got the tracking info somewhere. I think it's in my car, but I mailed that out yesterday. I've been busy. Yeah, I'm working towards it. But yeah, you'll get your subscribers, man. 8250. Okay, yeah, 8250. What's up, John Wilburn? So John Wilburn is one of the co-creators of No Name Nationals there, and if you got any questions about it, you can find the information on nonamenationals.com. Yeah, you have a ton of fun, and you get help building your channel. Yeah, this community helps build your channel. That's for sure. Yep, when you register, it gets you on the radar because as soon as you register, he starts talking about your channel, and it also gets put up on websites and leads people to check out your content. It is a really nice track. Sikeston's track is the top track in this area. Very well taken care of. What's up, Infamous Nova? We're doing good tonight. We're just talking about things like No Name Nationals and Ford Takeover, which happens in June. No Name Nationals happens in September. I know there's a lot of car events going on, but these are the two I'm actually getting to. Getting there slowly but surely. John, I had 67 or 87 viewers in February of last year. I had about 87 subscribers. Had about 87 subscribers. And then by the time No Name Nationals hit, we got another guy here coming in.
I want to make sure you really get behind on comments now.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm trying to get caught up. I did get caught up though.
I was chatting about I did a short today about the cat. I like give the cat hell. It's like I'll throw your ass out the door, and it's like, oh, you don't believe me, and I just I was outside, and wife tossed the cat out the door into the snow because we got 2-3 inches. And I just
Yeah.
went back to look at it for the analytics, and I think they took it down. I think the haters were protesting it too much.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get some cat hate on that. What's up, Carmel?
It was offensive or something.
What up? Good evening, everybody.
What's going on?
Walking through the plant, brother.
I hear you, man. I figured you was at work tonight. I got to go work tomorrow night.
Right on.
So we got Cope Racing in the house. Cope Racing Transmissions.
Might be a little loud here. Let me mute my mic real quick.
All right. Might take you 10 years to find some carbs, but I try to use it. Let's see. I'll wear my Rusty Wallace and other drivers' signet signed hats. Man, I wish you could make it. Man, it's September. You can make it. All you got to do is plan for it. No, not everybody can make it.
We were spectators last year, never thinking of entering, till we got there. And now it's like I think I got something unique to bring to the table.
That's right.
I just want to make it to the other end, man. I don't care if I win. I just want that slip.
I made it to the other end a few times, and even the last time I made it to the other end before, even with that in there.
Did you get a slip for that one?
Yeah, well, I did get a slip for it. I got it here somewhere. I did. You know what? It was about an hour and a half went by when I finally made it back through. She reached out and handed me my slip. I said, "Are you serious?" She said, "It's my job."
She was waiting.
It's my job.
She was waiting for an hour for you to go through.
She waited an hour, and so for me to bring my truck by there so she could hand me my time slip.
Well, she's good at what she does then.
She is good.
Gotta love that. Yeah, man, I'm here at work till almost 5:30 in the morning. I got about 6 hours to go.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I work 5 to 5 myself, so.
Yeah, I do like 5:30 to 5:30.
So yeah, the GTR stuff don't seem to do as good as the Shelby stuff.
Nah, man, when I got the GTR, I dropped a bunch of videos on it, and it just seemed like people didn't care. And it's like, well, the problem is that, I'm a Mustang YouTuber. I started my channel off with Ruby, even though that turned into a big fat fail. But, I had the 900 plus horsepower, Mustang GT, and that's what I started my channel with. And then I had a big Mustang following. Well, I've realized that, some people that follow my channel love the GTR like yourself. And a lot of other people don't care about the car. So
that's true.
I try to put out more Mustang content to keep my viewers happy. And then every once in a great while, the GTR gets to do a cameo like at a car show or something like that.
Okay. That makes sense, though. Yeah. Oh, I love the GTR because I know what it is. I mean.
Right. Oh, yeah. And everybody who knows me and has been in my GTR will tell you hands down, the car is just like, it's like strapping yourself into a friggin' rocket. But,
So after you did the upgrades on your car, your GTR, when you got it back from the shop, did you ever get it dynoed, or did they do it?
Yeah, they dynoed it. It made just short of 900 all-wheel.
900 all-wheel horsepower. That's absurd.
That's on my third map, which I never use, believe it or not. I usually leave it on my second map, which is 850 all-wheel horsepower. And basically, the reasoning behind that is, and I'm not saying it can't happen, I'm just saying I've never met anybody on the street that can touch that car at the 850 horsepower level. I mean, from a dig, you try to put down 850, 900 with a rear-wheel drive car on the street, unless it's set up for no prep. Good luck,
Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's some serious power putting down on the street.
Oh yeah. The GTR mob is like a roller coaster on rails. Love both cars. Yeah, Barbecue Mike has been in the car before the upgraded turbos and then after the upgraded turbos with the full titanium exhaust. And yeah, he was pretty happy with it.
I'll have to go back and look. Do you have a sound clip on there of that exhaust?
Yeah. I have a video of the GTR when the exhaust system was installed. And at
Yeah.
the very end of the video, they rev it up with the valves closed and they rev it up
Yeah.
with the valves open.
I remember that. I'll have to go back and remind myself how it sounds, but I remember watching that.
It sounds awesome. There's no other V6 in the world that sounds as good as this car does.
Don, you going to bring the 440 car?
Yep, it's already on the trailer.
Ready to go.
Hey, Big Black, last year we wanted to drive the GTR to Georgia, buy the GT500, and take both cars to Ford Takeover.
Yeah.
But Caleb said he wouldn't let the GTR in with the Fords. And I wasn't parking my GTR in the
on the other side. That's right.
No, sir, not happening.
You know, that's and some of the people in here may not like it, but that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons I want to do the Coyote swap on my C10 is because I want to show up to Ford Takeover, and they look at my truck and say, "Sir, you got to park over here," and I'm like, "No, I'm parking over here with the Fords," and they're going to tell me no until I thought this was a Ford powered event,
right?
And then I have a single turbo Coyote on that C10. That would be
that'd be sweet.
Be awesome. I've got the one I got from Ford Blue Gauge, but it's a Gen 1, so I'm not going to do a who's this? I'm a good man. Let me see your face. Foster.
All right, I don't
Foster.
trust nobody on my channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you prove yourself otherwise, I don't let nobody on my panel, man.
Yeah, somebody they spammed me about a month ago, man. They got me. I had to go back.
Oh man, that dude, was it Pastor Mike?
Yes. But you know, someone messaged me and told me exactly who it was, and I went to his channel and I seen who the guy was. So I know who the person is, and he's been banned on so many channels.
Oh, rightfully so.
Yep, that's my Chevelle. It's my first car owned at 37 years. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I'm the second owner of my Fox Body Mustang. The original owners were the LA Police Department. So that's pretty cool. Man, dude, that's awesome, man. I love it when people get the car they want and then they keep it forever. You know what I mean?
I got mine I'm keeping forever.
What you got?
My 64 C10 I've had since 1989, so this will be my 34th year owning it.
That's awesome.
That was my dad gave me that truck when I turned 16, and I still got it. It's the only vehicle I've ever kept, though.
I got
same with. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have my dad had a 1991 Mustang my entire life growing up, but I knew I would never get it. So when I joined the Navy, I bought my own 1992 Mustang. Kept it all these years, man.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I got a pair of 62 Valiants off my uncle. First one was 8 years ago. That's a 440.
Okay.
And then its sister is a slant 6 push button,
Yeah.
Survivor. So I got the strapping son and the wallflower daughter over here. He would go pick a fight with a slant 6 and then come out with a 440. Nobody think you'd have two of them.
Right?
Yeah, they look exactly alike.
Pretty close. But saying as old as they are, you wouldn't notice the differences.
Especially at night.
Yeah, I went to a car show last year, and I had these two kids walk up to me out of the clear blue sky and ask me if I would give them a ride in my Shelby GT500. And when I refused to give them a ride, they instantly started, digging on me and talking crap and, like, oh, it must be nice and this and that. So I kind of just blew them off a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when it was time to leave the car show, my wife got into the Shelby, and then I walked over and jumped into my GTR. And they looked back over and they went, the GTR is his also?
That's right.
You know, I asked one time this guy came into town in a 67 Camaro with a 4-speed in it, and I was probably 16 years old, and we was all uptown, and man, that was like a dream car. And this old hippie looking guy was in this car, man, and we didn't know who he was, we didn't know where he was from, but we wanted him to go out and race the car against some people. So I get in the car with this guy, and he's driving me around. I'm like, hey, let's go race some people, and I don't know who the guy is. And then, you know, this is what, 1990, and I just wanted him to grab that 4-speed and start shifting gears. And man, the car run like crap. It was missing. It was cutting out. And I was like, man, you're not racing anybody. But I got to ride in that 67 Camaro with that 4-speed, and that's kind of all I wanted, really.
Yeah, when I was, oh God, probably maybe 19, 20 years old, I was in the Navy, right? And I went to a bunch of car shows in California because I was stationed in San Diego. And I got to go for a ride in this guy's like 19, I don't know what it was, 66, 67 Chevelle. But he had a small block in it with a little short stack, I think B&M supercharger. And when he punched that son of a gun, I was hooked. From that point forward, I was like, I definitely want boost on all my cars.
What year of Firebird, Testa?
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing how a moment in time will change your life forever.
Ain't it though? It's like
Carmel, what year's your GTR?
River of Life parts when you go this way.
Oh, Bad Tree Production, I got bad news for you, dude. It's only a friggin' 2017. I know everybody's always like, I would rather have the RB26, and I'm sure I would love to have one too, but I'm not paying $250,000 for one.
69 hardtop? Oh, God, if that's a hardtop, that's such a beautiful car.
Yeah, I love all the GTRs. I do. I love them all. All the way from the very, very beginning ones that weren't even boosted. The little NA guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even a Japanese import car guy. I'm strictly pretty much a domestic car guy. But in my personal opinion, the GTR and the Toyota Supra get a pass.
I've always liked the Supras, and I tell you what, I like the new Supra too, even though it's a BMW. I think it's a pretty sharp car.
Right.
I just don't know how much
69
room. I don't know how
Cougar.
much room.
Man, you got
What's
a lot
that?
of guys in here that have had their cars for a lot of years. The guy that had the Cougar, all kinds of stuff.
My kind of guy. My kind of guy,
83.
Sublime.
Like
You know
that,
me.
He's had a Cougar.
I like it
83.
when people have a car for a long time. Then you got a car you can follow. You know what I mean?
Cougar, Chevelle, that's stupid fast trucks for that. I think there was one other one I missed too.
Yeah, there was a guy in here with an Aspen.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Dutch Guy's Garage has 12 Aspens at his house now.
Dang!
And what is
He's
that
got
one
one
Don he
car.
has? That one Aspen is the it's a
Yeah,
special
one
model
car and one
Aspen he's
car.
got.
Well, one good car.
What kind it is?
Thanks,
Bad
Bad Tree
Tree Productions has a
Production.
68 Dart. Yeah, he's got a 68 Dart he just picked up this year. It's a drag car. It's pretty sharp.
Oh, sweet. I love darts, dude.
It's a pumpkin.
Friggin' what color is it? Orange?
Yes.
Well, I had a buddy of mine that had a friggin' small block dart, and it was painted orange. Actually, his was a dart swinger, or a not the swinger, or the yeah, the swinger. That's what it
true.
was.
That's a pretty car. Custom stripe down the side.
Yep.
Makes it unique.
That's true. Stupid fast. Mr. Mach 1 would be high on the list of owning his first car or having that car for so long.
Is it straight black?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, orange and
And
black go well together.
This has got it's got the Hemi hood on it, right? The big wide Hemi hood scoop.
Oh, tough.
I believe it does.
68 big block Dart. He's had it about 2 months
I
now.
remember watching the video when he brought it home, didn't even pull it in the driveway, took it around the block. It's like, I hope the brakes
He
work.
sure did. Open exhaust, going around the neighborhood, letting
hear-
everybody know he's in town.
A block over.
That's right. Got to let everybody know you're home. The sound of my people.
That way they can bring them a
Yep.
plate of cookies.
That's kind of what Destroyer did when he got his swinger. When Destroyer bought that swinger, he took it around the neighborhood also.
Yep, I remember that.
I just, when you said that, Mob, I got like a vision of some guy pulling up in a really loud car, pulling up into his garage. He rolls down the windows, and all you hear is that Cyrus, I think, from The Wanderers saying, "Can you dig it?"
Yeah, you've seen that movie?
Huh?
You've seen that movie?
Dude, I love The Wanderers, man. It's a freaking awesome
Dude,
movie.
that's an epic movie, brother.
Oh, yeah. Wanderers.
Yeah.
Come out to play. That's funny.
My signature
Got a pretty
sound.
good score tonight. I went into Walmart and they had the 128 gig cards for $2.
Nice.
The mini SDs or micro SD cards
Right?
for $2. So
That's good money there.
I bought everything they had.
Well, it's Mopar, man. It's funny.
I never catch Walmart stuff down for giveaway prices, but tonight I did.
The Warriors, yes, it was the Warriors. Sorry, not the Wanderers. The Warriors. No, wait, yes, Warriors.
That's right.
You're right. Thank you for that correction, Patrick. I don't know why I said
Yeah,
the Wanderers.
Mopar Man 1978. My import is none of that stuff. It's got real carb. It's got real friggin' Nissan Nakaducks in it. No fake ground effects. No fart can. Full titanium exhaust.
Yeah, no
Like
fart
10
cans on
millimeters
this.
in full effect, so memory was a little off on that one.
Hey, Sublime, my GTR doesn't sound like a fart can, does it?
No, it sounds like, Jesus, how do we describe it that one day?
Sounds like Satan pounding down your door.
Yeah, it sounds like it's literally about to frickin' unload an Uzi on just.
What's up, Mopar Man?
You know, that's what I got to do this year. I got to drive the GTR and have somebody film it from the side and get a really good sound clip of that thing back and down.
Oh, yeah. That shouldn't be too hard.
Get it nice
He's
and
done
hot.
editing.
Maybe take it out at night, shoot a couple flames.
Yeah. And once again, Brailsford's in here to say, I'm done editing. I'm going to be in here as long as now. See you later.
Done editing. Man, that's a job there. I've got so much content needs to be edited, but that's what I was going to be doing tonight. But I got to looking and Dallas was on with AHRA and I knew he was getting ready to go off of his live stream. And so I thought I'd go live tonight because I go back to work tomorrow night. And so I'm not editing video, which is okay with me.
Oh, yeah, good times. There's 26 people in here. That's a nice crowd.
That's a good crowd.
It is. Sure is.
I'll walk back to my spot. I'll give you a little camera view of the friggin' plant as I walk back.
Brailsford. That's funny. Yeah, Brailsford is just here with his bus. Just here to throw a few people under it and be on his way.
Give your viewers something different to look at.
Let's click on here and see what we get.
Put that full screen, Big Block. There you go.
Oh, the turbine?
Yep. I bet that's cheap.
Little Turbski? Yeah, cheap my ass. Millions and millions of dollars.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, we're actually having one of our generators rewound.
Surprised they have people that still do that.
Yeah,
well, you got to make electricity. I mean, unless you believe solar is going to friggin' keep the place alive, then you've been brainwashed by that media. But there you go. See, she's all cut apart inside.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
John Wilbur, that's funny. Hell,
Ugh.
3/4
All right.
of the word crap is rap. That's funny.
That's fun. Yep, they got to make power.
Yes,
To have power,
sir.
we got to have food. Unfinished project says carp.
Just some little generators.
Yeah, little.
Yeah, Sublime's been here once.
It's funny. I was just thinking while you're walking around that place, it's like if you were to try to quiz me on anything that I tried to remember through that place, I probably would fail that quiz.
I really don't know.
I remember the turbine. That's about it.
All right, you can take me off full screen.
That's
All
funny.
right.
There we go. There, a little show for you guys.
Appreciate that.
How to
Walk through
wait
the
20
power
more
plant.
your speed.
Something a little different.
What was that famous Conway Twitty song he had? My parents made me listen to country when I was younger.
Oh, what do we got here in the comments?
What's
What's
up,
up,
Zach?
Zach?
Hello, Zach.
No, we won't have any of that.
Low speed, high drag.
Yeah, I would definitely sub to some of your guys' channels, but I'm kind of on the panel. Next time I come into the friggin' chat, I'll have to friggin' follow some of these guys. They seem pretty cool.
The majority of the people in here are No Name Nationals people.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm a no-name person, so that works out well.
We are all No Name people in this chat.
Little itty-bitty YouTube channel.
Yep.
Chaos Garage, what's going on?
Chaos Garage, what's going on? I don't think I've seen Chaos Garage. Have you seen Chaos Garage around? Maybe I think
I've never seen
some.
Chaos Garage.
And we've got a lot of Pontiac people in here.
I like that. I love Pontiacs.
Hey, Sublime, can you see the snow?
In the distance, yeah.
Bad Tree
How much
says
did
he
you
don't
get?
know who he is.
At
He don't
work,
know who
about
he is. He just asked.
2-3 inches. At home, I got about 4 or 5.
My name is unfortunately. Oh my god. What old people listen to? What are we calling old here, Bad Tree?
Oh man, I'm so glad to be back on night shift. God, I hate days. Ugh.
What's going on, Zach?
Movie quick.
Hi.
What up? Sweet, made the Pinks live, made the Big Blocks live. We're getting around tonight.
Yeah.
Finally hit 300 subscribers tonight. That's good, man.
However old Wilburn is.
Yeah, anybody here that I've talked to, if they decide to go to my channel and follow my channel, if you leave me a comment, I will definitely go check out your channel. Yeah, some of these guys got some pretty cool cars.
Oh yeah.
Although my crap's all mostly modern except for my friggin' Fox body, but they're fast and fun.
Never cared for Conway Twitter or his perm.
Hey, Big Block, you ever been on the new Shelby?
No. I've only looked at them through the window because we had 2 of them at the local dealership. We had a silver and black, and then they just sold a white and black carbon fiber track pack that they had, but I've not been in one.
Hey, at a Ford Takeover this year, man, you can do a video on mine if you want.
Okay.
Get him a riding one.
Well, no
Yep.
kidding, Sublime. No, I'm gonna let him just look at it in a parking lot.
There you go.
Now I'll give you a ride, man.
That sounds good. Sounds good.
To the green goob. Oh my God. Now I'm the green. See, now he's taking over. Funky's bullying's been rubbing off on him.
Dang.
Well, Boost
Now
Daddy
Braille's
was
Sports
in there.
picking on you?
Gone. 13 channels and a
Oh,
no-name
Braille's
5
Sports.
so far. Should be a good class again this year. Nick the Van Man 90. I'm hoping to have 500 subs soon. Putting together an ultra low buck small block for an Astro van to race at No Name Nationals. Well, that's cool. You don't see many Astro vans anymore.
No.
Nice.
Yep.
We had an Astrovan back in the day. It was all right. I kind of like the Aero look to it.
Yeah. Did all of them have 4.3s, or was that?
I couldn't tell you.
I think they all had V6s and 4.3 V6s.
And all I know is what I'm working with in these Valiants. It's 440 and a 225. Other than that, I like everything I got is points ignition, so I want to stay on that. Or,
My dad had a Valiant.
My
I think it was an 80s Valiant.
80. And mine's a 62.
Oh, yeah. The
The
good-looking ones.
The Road Toads, yes.
Well, my AMC 6-cylinder still has points ignition, but I plan on putting a HEI in it, or if I go with a sniper, I may put a sniper 2-barrel on it and go with a sniper setup.
You have been abrasive to me all month. I don't want to hear it. Uh-oh, what'd you do, Sublime?
Oh my God. He's
I know
talking
you're
about.
talking to
What
me.
happened now?
No, he's talking to me about the bus driver comments.
There you
Oh,
go. There's his.
Well,
There's
at least
his
I know better now.
I had the grill out of it and I was cleaning it, straightening a few dings. That's out there in the wash bay on the street.
Come on, USB. Why won't you go in my Xbox? I want to charge my case for my earbud, my wireless headset things.
Uh-oh.
When a predator confronts an explorer, they call in a Brailsford bust for somebody to throw under it.
Landon. Clayton. Sounds windy there.
Yeah, I heard somebody's windy.
yeah, I got a window open here at work. I was getting some fresh air.
Okay. Most of them were 4.3s, but some base models were 2.5 Iron Dukes with a 5-speed. I did not know that. Rare, but available. First year 4.3s were quadjet and all TBI units until the Vortec era. Now, this man knows the Astrovans right there. I didn't know you could get a 2.5 Iron Duke in an Astrovan.
Later, Colin.
That's Colleen.
Colleen, sorry, read it kind of fast.
Colin.
I never claimed to be a wise man.
Nick the Van Man's info. Yeah, I'll see if I can get that up. I'm trying to catch up on these comments. Oh, there we go. Right here.
You want to come up, Brailsford? I'll jump off. Have a good night, you guys. I'll catch you next time. Big Block.
All right, Car Mob. Have a good one, man. Thanks for coming in.
See you all later.
Everybody in the chat, good talking to you guys. Have a good one.
What's the name
Yep,
of his
thanks,
channel?
man.
What's his
Car
name?
Mob.
Excuse me?
Car Mob.
Car Mob?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. He's got a pretty good channel.
Well, I wanted to write it down. See what he's got. give him the benefit of the doubt.
What's going on, Dean Stevenson?
What's going on?
Well, Leighton Welding, I see you've got something new you're bringing forward.
Yeah.
Where did you find something like that at? And what is it that we're talking about?
So my brother-in-law took a F450, bought it with no motor, and bought a 94 Cummins 3500, stripped the motor out of it, rebuilt it from oil pan to valve cover. It's got less than like 5,000 on the motor. Still has the Ford transmission. It's been tuned. Got to do one more tune on the transmission to lower the shift RPMs a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's a heavy duty joker. I know that. It's an F450. I drove it to work today. And let me see if I can pull a picture up here.
Do you pull in houses?
13 feet, I would think. Because each pace is usually a yard, which is 3 feet.
Well, I guess I didn't know either.
I could be wrong on that, though.
Yep, that's a big truck there. That's what I had, an 08 F350 King Ranch. That one's got a flatbed on it, or a wedge sort of. See what we got here. Oh yeah, we got a partial wedge there.
I got a winch.
Can you get 2 cars on that?
I can get 1 car on it.
Okay.
It's got a winch on it, 12,000 pounds.
Rails for coming in.
So it'll
What's
need
up,
up
Ed's
on the
machine?
back.
Evening, Ed.
But yeah, it's a pretty good truck. It's not a power truck, but
As Bad Tree says, it's a fun.
Cummins.
yeah, it's a
Hey,
Cummins.
Bitblock,
What's that? Somebody?
I'm gonna head up out of here too. I had a late lunch, which is making for a late dinner tonight. So.
Oh, now that I come in, you want to run?
He goes
Oh, I
talking
didn't even
that
see
shit.
there. Never mind. I got time.
No, you go
Okay.
ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead. Be along your merry way.
No,
That's cool.
I'm here. Never mind.
You're causing all sorts of drama for no reason. Don't understand
Okay,
it.
well, let me get my boxing gloves on here. Hold on.
I don't know what's going on. I've never had any drama on my channel at all. But you're just trying to create it. I don't get it.
I'm not trying to create anything. I'm just stating facts, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just stating facts. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. No, all right. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm starving, dude. I'm going to go make some food.
All right. Thanks for stopping
All
in,
right.
Sublime. We'll talk to you, man.
Oh, no problem. You guys all have a good night, man.
If only I could email you Rick's crackers, then that would work.
Yeah.
So, Big Block,
All right. Super fast.
if you go to buy some more cars, or something up at the salvage yard, and you want to haul more than one,
it's definitely going to happen.
We got
Because yesterday I got the Newport. I pulled the drive shaft out of it, and I got the differential spinning. So I've only got 1 wheel left to get unlocked, and then I'll put the tires on it and get it off the trailer and get it cleaned up, and then it'll be for sale.
First.
The 63 Newport will be. And then I'll be going for another vehicle.
Big Block, where you out of again?
Northeast Arkansas.
Okay.
and
And where is
and
the
that-
Nationals again?
The No Name Nationals.
Yeah,
It's in
where's that again?
Sikeston, Missouri. It's the southern part of the southeast Missouri.
Yeah, I'm on the North Carolina coast. That's a hump there.
Yeah, it's 1,000 miles. I lived in Camden, North Carolina. I was on the 45 miles from Outer Banks. That's where I lived at.
Yeah, I live in Jacksonville. I'm on Camp Lejeune, basically.
Okay. Yeah, that's 1,000 miles. We had people from Canada, Mongrels came down. He flew down though. He came down. I let him drive my Mustang for No Name Nationals, and in the bracket racing, out of 40 cars or close to 40 cars, he got third place in my Mustang.
Nice.
He drove the wheels off of it for sure.
Yeah, I can't afford travel.
I think Night Rancher was the farthest away. He came all the way
Night
from
Rancher
California.
He drove a Dodge four-wheel drive that had an LS swap in it from California to Missouri.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hate to hop in and run. I hate to hop in and run, but I got work tomorrow in the morning. I came in here to give Sublime some crap.
Man, I appreciate you stopping by, Brailsford. I appreciate you stopping by, man.
Hey, no worries. You guys have a good night.
All right, thanks, man.
But yeah, No Name, Stephen. I'll have a.
Come on, let me skip this, please.
I'll have a spot to put a trailer behind that truck.
Oh yeah.
Or put a car up top and pull my behind.
How did you change your thing again? Come on, dude.
You'll have a way to get that Aspen now. Get the Aspen loaded up on there. We need to get that engine on a stand and start getting it tore apart or flipped over.
Yeah. I'm waiting on a couple of emails and
I'm waiting for spring to show up.
well, right now we're kind of just waiting because I'm about to start. I'm waiting on an email and then probably one more email after that to go start hauling. So we'll haul a couple days a week, and my wife, she's a hustler. She'd be selling.
Will you be able to haul with that truck?
Yeah, that's what I got it for. Because you don't have to haul it.
They don't have to be 10 years or newer?
Nope, not with Horizon. Horizon company I'm talking to right now. They don't care. I mean, as long as it's a good truck.
As long as it runs.
They go back all the way back to 2000. If it's 2000 or older, they need pictures of it. But it's over 2000. Let's roll with it. So
that's like you get an older rig. If you're driving interstate, as long as it looks maintained, they're not going to really question it.
Yeah,
that's right.
And this truck,
Unfinished Projects is an outstanding person for putting up links. So if you have a channel and you have Unfinished Projects on your channel, you should really make him a moderator because he is awesome at helping out in the chat.
He's the bee's
What's
knee.
up, Ed and Hunter?
Terry Grover.
Sam Mountain.
Hey, Fox Fix It, where are you out of? Because I like watching your videos and stuff. I don't know. You must be further north. Yesterday, the weather here was nice until it started raining, but it was good enough to work on stuff. Like I said, I got the Newport. I was underneath it, unhooked the drive shaft, got the differential spinning. So it pulled all the brakes off the drums. The car had been sitting so long that the brake shoes were stuck to the drums. So when I pulled it apart,
that makes for an adventure.
I had to chisel the brake shoe off of the drum, but I got it all freed up now.
I've had that happen. I just cut the hat off the brim.
Yeah.
That way you can go in that way. If it's junk coming off, then it doesn't matter how you get there. This
63 Newport is just like my Ambassador. It's got 2-piece rear axles on that 8 3/4 rear end, which I don't know. Your cars may have. Does it have the nut on the outside of the axle? On the rear axle? On your Valiant? I don't know. I know on this Newport it did. And my brother brought over his 8 3/4 axle or hub puller, and we pulled the rear hubs off, which pulled the whole brake assembly pretty much came off, except for the shoes. It was on there really tight though.
Yep, well, you saying on my Valiant? I got an 8 1/4 in my Valiant.
Okay.
You know, I gotta. It's like
Thanks, bro.
when I go to the parts store, it depends on what part I'm getting as to what year, make, or
Later, Hunter.
and everybody got all these builds going for no name nationals. I'm glad I just got to make mine track worthy.
I've just got to put an engine back in mine, but everything else on the truck's still good.
Well, my motor and tranny, the drive line's fine. I'm going to work with that, but I'm in the middle of doing floors and I want to do front suspension. And I want to run this 5-barrel. I want to flip people out. Saying I got something unique to bring to the game. I got another 440 I want to rebuild for it, but maybe I'll save that for 2024.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get the longest truck award, or longest vehicle award.
Maybe.
That thing's pretty long, it looks like.
Yeah, it's
Means
pretty
it's
long.
gotta
It
go
takes,
down.
Good night, Ed. Appreciate you coming in, bud.
it takes up 3 parking spots. I know that.
Well, if you have to, you can leave the ramps out, but you got to leave them out going down the track to qualify.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be a blast this year. It was great last year. It's saying going to be a participant this year. Even if I don't get my 500, we're bringing the car. Go and bring what we got and do with it what we can. If it breaks, I hope it's a motor and tranny because I got more of those. Drive shaft and rear end, I don't.
You planning on driving out here?
No, that's almost 900 miles. I would, but it's too far, and there's too much crap we got to bring.
Look, I'm 119 miles. I'm only 119 miles, and I'm trailering my truck. Good thing I did last year.
I'm not afraid to drive this. I've had it to Watkins Glen twice. Boy, that was a blast. People just gobbled it up.
Oh,
I took well because I got emblems. Petty drove a 62 Plymouth, and I had decals made. Those are all refrigerator magnets.
Oh yeah.
So I mock it up like Petty, and people just swarm it, man. It's a blast. I can go infield, and they don't even look at my credentials. They just think I'm supposed to be there.
Those are all magnets? That's cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Sand Mountain, I think the bed would probably hold your car.
$40.
Yeah. Really?
I can't wear them on the highway, though. I'm afraid they'll blow off.
That's true.
Sand Mountain, if you go to a parking lot and park sideways across them, that truck takes up 3 of them. A little bit over 3.
Come on. Actually, we took them magnets to No Name last year, and we put them on the wife's van. If you look and see a gray van in the parking lot with a 43 on it, that was her.
Oh, yeah.
You can have a good time doing lots of little things, you know.
You see this? Fox Fixie says you got the Petty style mustache, so they probably think you're the king coming in anyway.
Yeah, I'm about due to get it trimmed. It's starting to bug me. I can't grow a beard. I wouldn't know, what it looked like if I tried. It would be a rag, so.
I think it's funny when guys puff out about not using a trailer. I tell you what, I'm glad I had a trailer. I used to drive to our local track here, George Ray's, with my truck when we had to, when I had the 327 and it wasn't that big of a problem. But with the 406 in there, we normally trailered it over there because we had slicks on it.
I can see what gear is you running?
No, I have a trailer and I'm going to use it.
Yeah, actually, my older brother lives in Buffalo. He's already commissioned to do the hauling. Oh, here comes the cat. She made her announcement. Come on, go away.
I've got a flatbed. I'm going to use it.
My brother does demolition derby, so he's got 2 or 3 trailers he can acquire. He's got his own, but he's already planning on No Name. He knows how he's getting into this No Name thing. That's if you ever hear of Buffalo Brian, that's my brother.
Okay.
No, I got to go let Kat have the kitchen window. She's going to rip the blinds down.
I don't know if I got that one. Let's see. Road Beer Garage. Nope. I do not have that one, so let me sub to them. Yeah, I was in Osceola, Robbie, whenever you sent me that message, so I didn't get a chance to look at your video. And on my drive home, Auto Salvage Outlaw called me, and we talked all the way home. And I told him that you got something. He said, "Yeah, I seen the video." I said, "Well, I don't know what it is." He said, "You want me to tell you?" I said, "Yeah, tell me what it is." He said, "It's an F450 with a Cummins in it." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I just checked on my short in 3.5 hours. It hit 1,200. That's good.
Good deal. Auto Salvage, you just missed a bunch of Mustang guys came in and they talked and then they left, which were my Mustang crowd.
I don't think they will pass at Ford takeover.
No. Well, if they don't pop the hood, you will be okay.
They're going to be able to hear that about the Fast 9 Power Stroke.
I might be coming out too. It says that.
Ford takeover?
Yes.
That'd be cool, man. Who you gonna ride with?
I might have my license by the time was supposed to be done the 2nd of May. Now they're saying I'm going to be done a day early.
Well, good.
So I'm like, yeah, and it's my final year, so I might be back. I'll be done finally.
Good deal, man. I hope you get them because June June will be it.
Drag pack Merc. Like back when I always drove to the track, I usually broke something. Now that I trailer it, don't break nearly as often.
Well, that's called insurance.
I was saying I'm not afraid to drive this Valiant. I've had it to Ohio. I've had it to New York twice. I drove it to Carlisle twice, but I ain't going 900 miles. So I'd have to wear earplugs and
yeah.
I mean, it's gas mileage.
Have you seen these guys?
What you got there, Robbie?
Back motor funny car
team.
No, I don't think so. They signed up for No Name?
Yeah, he's trying to get 500. I've seen him on the Road to 500 Facebook group. And so I subscribed to him, and I got a couple pictures and made that for him. Just out of the blue, I was bored.
I must have missed a live stream or something. I didn't see the Road to 500.
Yeah.
Road to 500. Let me find that group.
I'll add you to it.
Saying that Road to 500, that makes for a race with the.
Oh, I found it. I'm doing that.
I just sent you an invite.
63 members.
Yeah.
That'll be a good page for people coming in.
Well, it's convenient that this, he's got these posted because some of these people I thought I was subbed to and I'm not, and I feel bad. It's like, oh man, I know I subbed to them. At least you can go back in and verify and this and that. You know, just because you sub doesn't mean YouTube's going to honor it. I usually leave a like and comment. That way YouTube knows I was legit. You know, why it slips through the cracks.
Shut up.
10 hours of Nacho Cuda at 50. Nah.
I've been telling people that the Rainbow cleans 2,400 square feet in an hour on high and 2,400 square feet 24 hours in low mode. Heather says it's 3 hours in low mode.
I don't know if I could handle my bench seat for that long.
And I'm trying to find it on the internet. I cannot be.
John's probably going to be happy he added that third day.
Yeah, we're definitely going 3 days.
Can you ask your friend?
No, they don't want to buy a rainbow from you.
Please.
Putting you on the
What's
spot
up,
there.
Bryce?
What's for sale there?
I seen that Stevens. My wife sells the rainbow vacuum cleaner, air purifiers.
Tell Steven I'm coming to his house. He needs to talk.
My wife's determined to stay one, Steven.
All you gotta do is
I got enough cat hair around here, and air purifier don't do shit.
you ain't got a rainbow.
And my wife said, "You ain't got a rainbow. It'll pull all the cat hair off everything."
I'd have to argue that
one.
Hey, we got 2 cats, and it's which I'm kind of one-sided to these things. I just want everyone to buy one. Makes me money.
Hey, she made you the middleman, and now you're taking the heat.
Yeah, but she was dead set not getting it. And after they cleaned, like before they did our demo, we cleaned the house up, you know. And it was like we just cleaned this floor and it pulling stuff even deeper out, stains out. I was like, I'm gonna try this on my car, and it had a black spot in this car that I bought. Don't know what it is. I bought it like that. And it pulled it right out. I was like, yeah, we're buying it.
Yeah, Blake, I'm the same way. My track's about 30, 40 minutes away. And I used to drive over there and change tires and take all the stuff out the back, put it all back in, and drive back home.
I can see that being a hassle.
But anymore, I'll just load the trailer up, and take it with me, and leave everything in the back of the other truck,
That's right.
and not have to mess with it. There is the clone. That's the Leighton Welding clone right there. They cloned him, and that's what he got.
2.0.
Yep. Jackson is a direct.
He's supposed to be asleep. But anytime I get on live, it seems like he has a YouTube sensor up here.
Yeah.
And it goes off. He's like, "Oh, I gotta get up here."
Test the speed shop. Where you out of? I don't remember. I ask people all the time. I guess I should probably write them down, but I can't remember where everybody's out of. I know Don's out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And yeah, we need to get a U.S. map and push pin it, you know.
That's right.
Auto
Tabs
salvage
on
is right. Every time I get on Buck Does It's Live, this boy right here sits there and loves to get on Bucks.
Oh,
He wants to see Uncle Buck.
That's Wendy's thing right there. She'd keep him entertained.
Who's that? Is that Steven?
Bryce got a 72 LTD. He's at Arizona. He might be fun to take down a non-name national. It would be a comfortable ride. A 72 LTD would be driving that far. My issue's work schedule, getting a car trailer. Friends either work or using car trailers. Other friends don't own car trailers. It's 4 hours one way. Worry about breaking down in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Breaking down in the middle of nowhere is never a good thing. Push pin map is a great idea there, Don.
I like traveling during
Concrete quarter-mile.
business hours. That way, if you got to run to O'Reilly's, there.
That's true. Stop running at 9 o'clock that way if you need parts, or 8 o'clock.
Or bring the parts you think you're going to need. I do that with the Valiant. I got extra points, extra condenser, extra ballast resistor. And I've
Okay,
never
so Festus is he's about an hour from you. Okay.
Battery, them U-Haul trailers are expensive.
Especially if you do anything one way. Well, round trip ain't too bad, but one way is definitely.
I partially joined the Ford Club there out of Salvage. It's got a Cummins
It's a
at heart,
Cummins.
but
it's a Cummins,
it's a Cummins, yeah.
as Blake calls it. Yeah, that's what he said. Not if it's round trip. Round trip is the way you get cheaper prices from U-Haul.
Yeah.
Or when I brought that first guy home, I ordered a dolly trailer to bring it home, and reserved it whatever all ahead of time. When I went to pick it up, they didn't have one, so they gave me a full size trailer for the price of a dolly, which worked out. I didn't have to worry about pulling the drive shaft out of it.
That's
Ironically,
true.
I blew a trailer tire on the way home. that was a 3-hour waiting for U-Haul to.
When I moved back from North Carolina, it was 1,000 miles. I rented a 26-foot U-Haul and a car trailer, and I put candy cane on the car trailer and towed it behind the 26-foot U-Haul. And I had the U-Haul packed completely full, and I had the bed of candy cane packed full, and the cab was packed full, and it was just a.
And you didn't go over 50 miles an hour.
I went. No. Well, going through the mountains there and
the downhill.
The downgrade, I tried to keep her going slow.
We're going to have us a good little group from Arkansas at No Name.
Well, we're so close, Robbie. It don't matter. I mean, it only takes us an hour and 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
Tell them you're pulling the Geo Metro. That way, don't tell them you're pulling an A-body. Yeah. Yeah, it matters what you tell them you're pulling. I'm always pulling. To me, I always haul S10s.
Yeah, S10s are a good lightweight single cab.
I'm always hauling an 89 S10, it seems like. Everything I get. The 63 Newport, 89 S10, same thing.
89 S10.
I'm not sure if I'm going to race. I have to get home, but I might make a few easy passes. Hey, didn't Lucor drive that Riviera? He drove it there and then drove it back. Lucor Racing, I believe he did. And he did a little bit of the burnout competition, and he made several passes in the car, and then he drove it back home.
Yeah.
Always pick a Ford Ranger to tow. I mean, well, you got to pick your poison. Ford Ranger or S10, Well, there's a new one I haven't seen. What we got there?
Phillips Run Drip Bubble Company. He was on who Who was he was on the live there last
Okay,
week.
so he's got 4,300 subscribers.
He was on no.
Okay,
Wilburn was on his
I
live
just sub-
last week, I think.
okay.
So I remember the name. It's like, man, that's a lot of typing there.
It is. He's got 4,300 subscribers.
Yeah, I seen his channel. He's doing good. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, and so did Junk Car Willie in the Riviera. That's right. Tell you what, Junk Car Willie is doing great with the junkyard walkthroughs and the car stuff he posts. He gets a lot of views on that stuff.
Yeah, he found him a little niche.
Yes, he did. Just like Wasted Talent has figured out that his Can-Am side-by-side stuff is really, he's gotten, I think he picked up about 7,000 subscribers when he went to side-by-side action from automotive. I will bring the 82 Civic. I like that Civic. I was looking at it on your channel. You can run the corner in about the same time it takes to drive there. Do you know offhand the weight of those trailers? Those trailers are pretty heavy. They're built well.
They're
Which
galvanized.
they have to be for the liability that they're hauling.
That as
They
long
are
as you
galvanized.
axles and tires on them will last forever.
Yeah. You know,
Well,
last year,
I'm about to jump off here. Try to get this
All
little
right,
man to bed.
all right,
And,
man, appreciate you coming in. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I got to get your welder to you. I got to work the next 4 nights. If you need your welder before then, just come get it.
All right. I don't plan on making it.
Okay. But all right, man. We'll talk to you later. Appreciate it.
No, we'll see you.
Later, man. Yeah, I jumped on here earlier just so that, you weren't stuck by yourself. And now it's like, man, we was up to 5, 6, and now
Yeah.
we're down to 3. And my how
Yeah,
time
down to
flies.
17. That's good. It's been a good crowd tonight, though. I'm at 17
Yeah.
people still, and 26 I think was the height. If I race anything, it will be a gray primered 82 D150 short bed I have, aka Jeb Stewart. Mildly built 318, 727 race shift kit, 8 1/4 rear with a Sure Grip 355. Nothing wrong with that. I had on my channel, my earlier videos, I had an 84 D150. It had a 360 with a Hughes racing cam in it. It was the Whiplash cam 727 with it had an 8 3/4 rear with 355 gears, and it was a fun little truck. Perpetual Projects, good channel to check out. Great guy, Travis and his wife are Amber. They're awesome people. All right, Test the Speed Shop. Thanks for stopping by, man. And Barrow says, boom, baby. John Wilburn's channel.
Was it? He's going to be on tomorrow night with Daddy's Money Garage.
Yeah, I think I did see that. I think I got my stuff set. I'll be at work, but if we're running good, then
Who is it? The man or the van man or something like that?
yeah.
He's going to be with him.
Okay.
He's got a cool van build he's working on. Full interior. Well, it's got removable seats. He's like, I'll take them out when I get on the drag strip. It's like,
Is that
Yes,
the guy with the Astro van?
with the what?
The one with the Astro van?
Yeah.
Or is that
I
a
think it's-
different guy?
Yeah, I guess he's been drag racing his whole life, you know, weird motors and different shit. And it's like, man, he sounds perfect.
Yeah.
I just like the variety. No Name Nationals is the ultimate car show, and,
So
and
far,
99% of them, they go down the track. So I like going to car shows and such, but I like watching them roll in and watching them roll out. It's no fun watching
Yeah.
them sit still.
that's right.
That's the way my uncle was always. He'd like
How's
to
it
get
going,
there
buddy?
early, watch them roll in. He's the kind of guy that tell you what motor's in the car just by what it sounds like. I wonder if I can talk him into No Name Nationals. He'll be 84 this year. Saying he's the one that built my Valiant.
Okay.
I think he'd have a good time. Yeah, he retired from Ford and he's a Mopar nut his whole life. And he worked for Ford
Ford
for
paid the bills.
he worked for Ford for 31 years and he's been retired for 34 still.
Wow.
So he's been retired longer than he worked. And it's enough. You know, he's old school. You
That
know,
is,
his money he can make a 5
Yep.
stretch to a 20. And
So those guys, him working there all that time, they never could convert him over to a Ford.
nope.
Yeah, he was setting his ways.
Nope. Saying he bought a new 62 Valiant in 62 and you know, he drove a Plymouth to the Ford plant. That's when everybody
At
worked
31 at one time. That's
job for their life, rest of their life, or you know, back when you know, in America. I think he bought his house in 1956 for like $3,600. The stories he can tell.
no doubt.
Yep, actually on our way to No Name next year, we're stopping at his house on the way through. We're going to cut the journey in half a little bit.
Where's he at?
He's just outside of Cleveland.
Okay.
It's Elyria. A lot of
Fox Fix It, you're so crazy. He said, when you see how sausage is made, you don't eat it. So when you see how Ford's made,
means you need to make your own sausage.
Fox Fix It, are you going to make it to No Name this year? You said you said you can bring the Honda, the Civic. I hope you make it, man, because you are just a comedian. I'd like to meet you.
Ari, I didn't see him come in unless he just showed
Yeah,
up.
he snuck in here. He snuck in here a few minutes ago. He said,
All
"What the
right.
heck? What did I miss?"
Half asleep. It's only 9 o'clock
Yeah.
in California,
Yeah.
and he's West Coast. I thought. We've been watching his shorts. He's been scraping undercoating and this. It's like, that's right. That's why you wear a hat. So you don't have to wash all that shit out of your hair.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I see him heating up that rubberized coating underneath and scraping.
Not undercoating. That's back when it was tar.
Yeah.
I scraped my undercoating here with summer was held on forever, like almost mid-November. Nice days. It's like, man, I can get a bunch done. But I got all the wheel wells and under the trunk and the hump for the rear end. All I've got's the tunnel and the firewall to do yet. But the rest of it, I got it all cleaned in that rust encapsulator. Still want to paint it white under there, though. That way I'll be able to see. That rust encapsulator is black, and man, it just turns it into darkness under there. You can't see nothing. But the car's white. I want the underneath white. Suspension, I'm going to do that in the spring. That'll be black. It'll clean up
All right,
well.
go for it, man. Bear Rose, what kind of app do you use to make the logo like you have here? I'm trying to make a new logo for the channel. I don't know what app I need to use, or did you pay a website like Fiverr to do it or something like that? I want to create a couple new ones. The one I have, I love it. Eric with Destroyer 1320, he done the logo for me, but I'm just worried about having a copyright deal with GM. So
That's
I'm going to
being
change
petty.
it, and these will become OG stuff. I mean, if you got one of these, it's the old stuff. So when I come up with the new one, I won't make any more of these. I won't have them made.
Sought after item.
Yeah.
It'd suck if they were to be that petty for your channel stickers.
I mean, I don't have nothing now, and I'm not even monetized, but who knows later on if they decide to. I mean, you know how things change.
Some 2.7 million subscribers you got, GM wants part of that.
Daughter made it up for me. Added the red in it with Windows Paint. Okay. Yeah, but how did she make it up? I need to know the app. I guess, well, Leighton Weldon has an app that he's doing stuff with too. I guess I could find out what that is. I wonder if you can do that with DaVinci's Resolve, if they can make logos. Yeah, that Fiverr is good. I've thought about using Fiverr. I think I might have emailed them once. I know what I want. I just don't have the means of doing it. Doing it good. I can draw all kind of stuff in Paint, but I don't. It's choppy. It's all pixelated. So. Because everything's done in blocks. Two crusty patch panels in the driver's side floor and use tar and screws on the dart. Well, in 1988 or 89, we took some galvanized sheet metal and we sheet metal screwed it to the floor of candy cane right there at your feet. And then we wiped over top of it with Bondo. And that is still there. The Bondo is starting to flake off, but the galvanized sheet metal is still sheet metal screwed to the floor. And I'm going to leave it that way. I'm going to put new rocker panels in it. I have those out here, but the floor pans I'm just going to leave the sheet metal there. It's been there for 33 years and it's not changed. It's still in the same condition it was.
That's the way the floors are in this Valiant. They've been patched twice, and that's back when they made tar, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how old this patch job is, but that is industrial. The hump, he made the hump, so it's got an automatic on the floor, so he worked the tunnel a little bit, and I was going to do the floors, and I was going to make them brand new again, and it's not. I'm going to spot weld what I can and self tap the rest. I'll just cut the the extra off underneath, and it'll never be new again. But as long as I bolt the seats fast again. Had a little bit of Swiss cheese on the floorboards there.
Yeah, I've got you, Barrows. I'll text you. I've seen Pixlr before, but Fonto, I don't think I've seen that one, Bryce. Let me write those down. I am in my office, so I can write stuff down in here. So Fonto, Pixlr. I've seen Pixlr before. I don't think I ever downloaded it, honestly. So I'm getting behind. I got more people coming in. Roadkill Customs. When I recently changed my logo, I messaged STC Doodles and had him design what I wanted because it was very specific, and I'm no artist. It was totally worth it. Fox can fix it. That's a great logo you got there. I love it. I mean, that's perfect for your channel, and that's what I want. Something that's perfect. She used a picture of my 40 Pontiac for the car in it. I have another one of my Massey. Okay. What is up, Terry Grover? I know you just got in here, but someone had Unfinished Projects already posted your link just a few minutes ago, so that's cool.
Yeah, he's covering all the bases.
He is covering everybody. I'll get you into contact with her. She'll be happy to help you with it. Well, I appreciate that, Barrows. Fonto is good. I use it. I mean, I know what I'm looking for. I just don't have a means of doing it. I like the free apps, and they are 100% free. Okay. Terry, Cathedral Port on the tour, Grover. Oh, Dean's always got he's got great comments. Dean says he's just an old truck driver, but he's very versed in the word. He types a lot of cool stuff. Grandpa's old business logo.
All right. Already got him covered.
Blown budget garage. Cob job, the panels are all misshapen and rusted through. I'm just cutting out straight edges on original floor and using flat sheets of scrap sheet metal to wire weld back in. Well, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't mind buying being wired weld in either, but I mean, my dad put that in there 35 years ago and it's still there. And I'm just gonna leave it like it is. I won't put new carpet in there. I'll put new carpet this year. I'll get the carpet with the sound.
Sound deadening.
Sound deadening.
That's what I went to with mine. Say my Valiant, all it had was indoor-outdoor carpet in it, or equivalent. It's like, oh man, no wonder your feet catch on fire when you do a road trip, and you got to wear earmuffs and. Well, I scraped a lot of that undercoating. I'm wondering how it's going to reverb through the body now that all that undercoating's not there anymore. That undercoating was a lot of third dimension to them body panels. But we'll live with it. I think I lost about 40 pounds on that undercoating.
Yeah, like you said, that's when it was real tar.
Yeah, and some of it was thick. You can see the spray patterns, and it's like, oh man, they got it thick on that run. It's like the inner fenders inside the fender or the front fenders. They'd shoot it up and underneath, and you never see it, but it's like Boy, it's a bitch scraping that shit out of there. I'm surprised I didn't burn any paint heating that undercoating up. Get it scraped off.
Good deal, wainscoting. Well, guys, I've been on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm
Yep.
not going to stand here but a couple more minutes. I got need to get off of here. But I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. I've had a great crowd ever since I fired it up. It's not been. I'm at 14 right now. That's the lowest it's been.
Wow. Yeah, actually, you're right. Well, you come off of the Wednesday night tech talk, which is as good a time as any.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
yeah. I came home and I'd been on the phone with Auto Salvage talking for a while, and I talked to Leighton and told him I was going to probably do a live, and I jumped on here and I seen Dallas was almost done with his, and I thought, well, what a better time. There's already a crowd here.
yeah.
Let's see,
That
Beverly
was-
says, well, it's coming up that time. I got a dart to throw tomorrow. Yep, good seeing you, Bear Rose. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Did you see my video on the cheap sound deadening heat reflective stuff I bought at Home Depot? Yeah, I have a friend up in Kentucky, Steve Stewart, who was he's the president of a car club there, Scroungers Car Club, which is a worldwide car club, and I went over the Arkansas chapter. He showed me that stuff several years back, and it was a very economical stuff for sound deadening.
That's what I was looking for, Home Depot.
Yeah,
Something along that line.
Peace and hair grease. Yeah. Unfinished projects, man, you're a beast. You never stop. It's you're getting all the channels on here tonight, and I appreciate it. I know all those guys do too. Everybody that's got their channels on here, I really appreciate you coming in, because I already know for a fact that people have picked up subscribers tonight in this live stream, because I've seen people subscribing.
Yeah, I grabbed a couple. I'm fortunate.
But,
I try and avoid my channel analytics, but
yeah, Wade's coding. You can come back anytime, man. I don't do these lives maybe once every other week or something. I work a 4-on-4 off schedule, so I don't have a really set time. But it looks like this is a really good time Wednesday nights. If I can manage to do this more often, I will.
we'll look forward to it.
But Don, I appreciate you coming in.
It's been an interesting evening. It's nice to chat it up. Usually,
Yeah,
I
it was
got the cat. Usually, I got the cat all over me, and I can't reach the keyboard anyway. That's why I started coming onto these lives, because I don't need the keyboard.
See you, Blake. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
And Wendy, she's always bucking for me for subs. She's a trooper, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna get you there. You're gonna get there, Don. You're gonna bring
I
your car, and you are going to.
I know,
you had a
Sam.
great-
I
you had a great
started.
time last time.
I started working on my sub count back in October when we come back. I just started throwing up, shorts and mostly updates on the Valiant, because 50 years from now the grandkids can look back and see what I did to it back then.
Don, that's exactly correct. My grandson is 5 years old. He's getting ready to turn 6, and he watches every one of my videos. He will sit down on his tablet and he will look at, and he loves seeing Candy Cane, because he knows that's his truck. When he turns 14, Candy Cane is going to him. So
He's on his own mission, huh?
he loves that He loves watching the content, so I have to really remember that he's watching that and watch what I say. And that I love my grandson Benjamin, in case you're watching years from now. But hey, thanks everybody for stopping in. I'm going to end this stream. Zach, thanks for coming in, buddy. We will see you all on the next one. Let's see what's this. Who's the welder for that? Zach. Okay, so comment.
All right, we'll let you get back to the rest of your day.
That's right. All right, Don. We'll see you, man. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Good night.
Yep.
Yes, sir.